What Bible story would qualify as a Florida man story? Florida man gets swallowed by big fish while fishing. Florida man trades entire inheritance to his brother in exchange for some baked beans. Florida man whose wife went missing claims she turned into something that looked like bath salts. Florida man, sold into slavery by his brothers, returns to prank his family. Disoriented Florida man found on the beach claims to have spent the last 3 days in the stomach of a large fish. Florida women fight over baby until Florida man threatens to cut it in half. Florida governor tells Florida man to bring him the foreskins of 100 Californians in exchange for his daughter's hand in marriage. Florida man impales couple after seeing them engage in extramarital coupling. Florida man offers up daughters to horny mob. Florida man builds giant boat in backyard because the voice told him to. Next up, local zoo is baffled. Police investigation stalled due to inclement weather. Florida governor sends soldier to his death to make the widow his mistress. Florida man goes on roid rage and kills 100s with the jawbone of an ass. Gets stripped of his manhood by Florida stripper. Samson is a Florida man story. Florida man paints door with sheep's blood. Said it was to protect his firstborn son. Florida man claims superhuman strength until Florida woman cuts off his mullet. Florida woman touches attempted murderer's feet with fresh cut foreskin. Honored. The assailant backs off. Pregnant Florida woman claims she's a virgin. Insists that the father is God. Local religious guy gets made fun of by a gang of youths for his lack of hair. He calls bears on them and kills them all. Most of them. TBH Florida man moves to wilderness. Wears camel skin. Eats bugs. Preaches against establishment, ends up with head on silver platter. Florida man spends entire night in lion enclosure, emerges the next day unharmed. Left-handed Florida man stabs overweight politician with sword. The sword disappears into the politician's body, never to be seen again. A better question would be, what Bible story wouldn't qualify as a Florida man story? Florida man calls for wild bears to attack group of children. They had it coming. They made fun of my bald head. Quote. Naked man steals apple from local orchard. Blames naked wife, who in turn blames a talking snake. Pretty much everything involving Ezekiel. Balding Florida man collapses neighbor's house on them. No survivors. Florida man murders son, says God told me to. Florida man drops acid and talks to Bush. Noah. He was a drunk. Hearing God's voice. The boat. The people. The animals. The actual fucking rain. And he manages to save people with his activities. All of it. Noah. Hands down. Florida man cuts his girlfriend into pieces after she is raped to death. Mails them to every town in Florida. Florida man flips tables at religious buildings and chases occupants out with whip made from the blinds. Florida man kills pro fighter with a rock. Florida man threatens to cut baby in half over custody battle. IDK what the headline would be, but Ehud and Eglon would be a good one. Florida man claims devil responsible for drowned herd of pigs. Florida man get raped by his daughters. Florida man with superpowers uses them to make alcohol. Florida man kills his brother in a field, says he was jealous of what the Lord gave him. Florida woman tells boyfriend that God made her pregnant than 3 men he never heard of come to the birth of his child. Mulleted Florida man kills 1,000 men in jawbone rampage. Not the right time to discuss bone violence, says GOP. Florida man speaks to ass, normally speaks from his ass. Florida man goes on rampage, whips street vendors outside his father's house. Florida man cuts pieces off newborn son's penis. We discuss the health benefits at 11. Florida man escapes police custody skinless and screaming like a maniac. Some sources say that he was going to be executed with an oversized KFC chicken fryer. Florida man eats forbidden fruit because a snake told his wife to and she told him to. Florida man tells Jewish authorities he's going to tear down their house and build it back in 3 days. Florida man follows death row inmate, drops loincloth and runs away naked to avoid getting caught. Florida man says, maybe we should all try to be nice to each other for once, before being executed by Florida government at the behest of special interest groups. Florida man gets drunk and sleeps with his daughters. Florida woman is thrown from window and her body is eaten by stray dogs. Florida man SICS bear on kids who called him bald. Might be more realistic if it was switched to tigers. But still. Florida man drugged and raped by own daughters. Florida man with ability to create food for hungry people instead gets angry at tree and stops it ever creating food for hungry people. Florida man had feelings hurt by kids and gets a bear to kill them. Florida man dies and is buried. Wakes up and crawls out 3 days later. Florida man curses at fruit tree for not bearing fruit in winter. Florida man kills entire army with animal jaw. Man gets eaten by whale, survives until he is spit out again. Florida man accused of healing the sick, feeding the poor, and teaching about basic human kindness sentenced to death by local government. Florida man gets high in a tent with his friends, determine they are the rightful heirs of the entire world and proceed to commit genocide in their neighboring cities. Florida Florida man offers underage daughters to angry mob of sex offenders. Florida man's daughters got him drunk and had sex with him over 2 consecutive nights. Both got pregnant. Florida man threatens to cut baby in half to find birth mother. King Solomon. Florida man and his doomsday cult destroy local money lender businesses. Leader given the death penalty. Florida men throw brother into ditch to steal his pride parade coat. Man hits brother with a rock and kills him. Florida man murders brother after family mocks him for veganism. Florida man believed to be dead, actually just super drunk and passed out in a cave for 3 days. Florida man claims wife is a virgin. 3 men arrive at the birth with gifts. Florida man seen screaming at burning bush and furiously carving giant stone tablets. The Book of Job. Well, it would be a story for the whole of America. People in power fucking with you for fun. Florida man blames wife for banishment from sacred garden. Florida man lives in a whale for 3 days. Florida public wants death penalty for Florida teacher accused of working on Sundays. Florida man emerges from desert, wearing camel skin and eating grasshoppers, claiming the savior of the world is coming. Florida man, likely high on meth, grabs donkey jaw and kills 1,000 men with it. Florida man tried to fuck with the Romans, gets crucified. Florida man 6 bears on a crowd of children who called him bald. Florida man takes 40 years to finish 11-day journey. Claims to have split the sea and walked through it. Also claims to have eaten food that rained down from heaven. Florida man creates private zoo in giant boat. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe for more content.